Today we want to talk about a tool that we find to be really effective, and it's really basic. It's the rubber band.
And it's known in psychology as a positive punishment tool. And the word positive doesn't mean it's so great. It just means that it's positive in that you're adding a punishment to an unwanted behavior to try to curtail that behavior.
So why do we use the rubber band in the work that we do around recovery from pornography addiction, sexual addiction, intimacy avoidance, infidelity, etc.? The basics of it is to snap yourself back into reality. If I want to remember that, you know what, my wife is a good person, my wife is for me, etc., and we have some negative narrative going on about her, then we need to use the rubber band and snap it to snap ourselves out of it and to remember that that's really not true and that they're for us and that we need to snap back out of it. We also find it with intimacy avoidance that if you're having negative thoughts around with your partner, about your partner, or about anybody, and you start to snap the rubber band when you're having those negative thoughts or having a negative narrative about them, we also find that your hand gets or your arm gets pretty red because you start to notice how many times you're having those negative thoughts, those destructive thoughts, and you start to snap the rubber band and you understand that you can start to reprogram your brain through cognitive behavioral therapy, lots of different things, so you can stop doing that. But the rubber band reminds you how often you're actually thinking that way, and it gives you a clue and helps folks like us to know how to help you so you don't have to continue to think that way. When somebody asks you why are you wearing a rubber band, probably saying I'm trying not to look at porn this week is probably not going to be it's not going to be the greatest thing you ever said. So you can say, I'm trying to snap myself out of some negative thoughts and behaviors that I do, and that's how you explain it.